Logical operators. For logical operators, we only have three operators under logical operators. We have AND, we have OR, and we have NOT. AND or NOT. Logical AND, logical OR, logical NOT. And logical operators, we use this operation kapag ang values ay true or false lang. If you could observe for arithmetic, the values of the operands are numbers. So arithmetic operation tayo. For relational operators, values are also numbers. And also for assignment operators, the values are, or the operands are, numbers as well. Okay? But pagdating sa logical operators, the operands or the values of the operands are true or false. Okay? So, for logical AND, the rule is if one of the operands is false, the answer is false. For logical OR, if one of the operands is true, the answer is true. Again, for logical AND, if one of the operands is false, the answer is false. For logical OR, if one of the operands is true, the answer is true. And then not, i-reverse mo lang siya or inverse, kabaliktaran. Okay? So given A is true, B is false, the value of A is true, the value of B is false. So true and false, the answer is
False.
false. For this expression, A or B, value of A is true, value of B is false. True or false?
True.
True.
Trolls. This is true.
True.
Okay? Again, we go back. Sabi sa logical AND, if one of the values is false, the answer is false. Sa true, if one of the values is true, the answer is true. And then, for not, since the expression meron siyang parenthesis, you solve first yung nasa loob ng parenthesis. A and B, true and false is?
True, ma'am.
True and false is?
True.
True and false is? Ito, true and false. False. And not false is? Ano yung not false?
True.
True.
True, ma'am.
Okay. Sorry. Yan. So, A and true and false is false. True or false is true. Pag nasa parenthesis, you get the value of the parenthesis first. That is false. And then, not false is true. Questions?
Wala po, ma'am.
Let's try it in a program. Mami, joke mo lang kami eh. Let's try it in a program. So A, say A is true. B is false. So print A and B. Print A and okay, the answer kanina is true, false, true, true. So, dapat false, true, true. Okay, false, true, true. Same equation, false, true, true. Okay? Madali lang naman expect, like mathematics, di ba pag mental math nyo or sinolve nyo yung equation, you know what to expect sa output ng Python. Ganun din naman sa logical operators. We have what we call truth table. And in truth table, actually, since ang operands natin are limited sa true or false, or ang possible values na niya lang is either true or false, the combination could be are limited into this. So operand 1, value niya is true, and then operand 2, ang value niya is true. Or yung isang operand is true, then yung isa false. Or pareho silang false, or yung unang operand is false, then yung pangalawang operand is true. Ito lang yung combination of values since limited lang sa true and false yung possible values sa logical operation. And then, ang operators mo is either and or. So, if we have true and true, true and true, ito yon. If we have true and false, ito yon. False and false, and false and true. Okay? So, true and true, answer is true. True and false, answer is false. False and false, answer is false. False and true, answer is false. Again, if one of the operands is false, the answer is false. For this one, bakit true? Kasi wala siyang true. Sabi niya, if one of the operands. Ganun din sa or. So, true or true is true. True or false, the answer is true. False or false, the answer is false. False or true, the answer is true. Sa true, if one of the operands is true, the answer is true. If one of the operands is true, the answer is true. Dito, walang true, kaya the answer is false. Ito yung technique. Para mas madaling yung matandaan yung truth table, what I do is, this is my clue. Dahil false, meron siyang letter A. Ang and, meron siyang letter A. So, kung and ang operation, may letter A, tapos may false na, the answer is false. Basta mayroon siyang A. May A sa and, may A sa false, answer is false. Sa true, dahil sa or, dahil ang or ay may R, ang true ay may R, kapag or ang operation, the answer is true. Basta may R, piliin mo yung R. The answer is true. Dito wala namang R, the answer is false. Nakuha yung clue?
Yes po.
Alright. So that is logical and or and not. Again, not, reverse nyo lang. Not true is false, not false is true. Next. Okay, aside from arithmetic, logical, relational, and assignment operation, we also have bitwise, membership operators, and identity. For bitwise operation, we have binary AND, we have binary OR, binary XOR, binary ones complement, binary left shift, and binary right shift. If you notice, meron tayong familiar term dyan. We have binary. What is binary? Anyone? What is binary? Ruleta tayo para masaya. Recite binary. Ryan Velasquez. I'm sorry. Napindot na naman. Oh, Ryan, what is binary? Asan si Ryan Velasquez? Andiyan siya. Ryan, nakita ko yung pangalan mo. Oh, nag-log out na siya. Joke lang. Hindi niya alam. How about Ken? That's okay, Ryan. Ngayon, malalaman mo kung ano yung binary. Ken, what is binary?
Code data, ma'am.
Code?
Opo.
Okay. Any other answer? Thank you, Ken.
Thank you, ma'am.
Numeric system that only uses
Yes, Jairus?
numeric system that only uses 2 digits. Dito po ma'am ni-store yung data para mag-calculate.
Okay. Ano yung 2 digits na yon?
0 and 1 ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So, sa binary, di ba napag-aralan natin last time, machine language is the only language that computer understands. And machine language is composed of bits or bytes or binary, which is 1 and 0. Okay? If, I don't know if nandun na kayo sa lesson na yon sa IT fundamentals, number system. In computing and in IT, we study also number system. And ang number system na pinag-aaralan natin, we have 4. We have binary, D, N, O, and H. Pag-aaralan nyo na ba yan? Nagko-convert pa ng number system. Kay Ma'am Carol.
Yes ma'am.
Pag-aaralan nyo na yan. Oh. What is B is binary. What is D?
Decimal.
Okay. What is O?
Octagon.
Octal lang ba? Octal. Octal. And H is?
Hexadecimal.
Hexadecimal. Okay. So, binary or base 2. We have decimal or base 10. We have octal or base 8. And we have hexadecimal or base 16. Ano yung sabi ni Jairus kanina? Sa binary, ang digits natin ay 1 or 0. Sa decimal, anong digits natin sa decimal? Yung normal, we have 0. We have 1, we have 2, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then the combinations 10, 11, 12, 13, and 12. Octal, ano yung mga digits natin sa octal? O, sa octal. Sa decimal, kung mapapansin nyo, 10 digits sila. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then, pan 10 yung 0. Sa binary, bi. Bi means dalawa. Hindi bisexual. Bi means 2. 1 or 0. Kaya yun binary. Decimal, base 10, 10 digits. Sa octal, ilan sila? Ilan digits meron ng octal? Anyone?
Three digits.
Numbers, ma'am.
Ano yon?
Number, ma'am. Numbers.
Oh, ilan ngang numbers? Ilang digits?
8, ma'am.
8. Sa octal, 8. Sa hexadecimal, ilan? Sa hexadecimal, 16. Octal, 8. Ano yung sa octal? Ano yung mga digits natin sa octal?
Zero, one, two, ma'am.
0, 1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
o 8. 9 na yun.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, hanggang 7 lang. And sa hexadecimal, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then that's 10, A, B, C, D, E, F. 16. Okay. Elementary. Nag-elementary, A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, then may conversion yan. The normal number system, yung pinag-aaralan natin ng elementary, we have Roman number system and Arabic. Arabic is yung normal natin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the Roman numerals, yung D, C, X, I, L, M, di ba? Pero sa IT, hindi yun yung pinag-aaralan natin. Sa IT, we study binary, decimal, octal, hexadecimal, and then we also study conversion. Okay. Now, so, tayo mabot doon. So, binary, base 2, 1 or 0. So, meaning, sa bitwise, if arithmetic, relational, and assignment operations, ang operands natin ay numbers. Sa logical, ang operands natin ay true or false. Sa bitwise, ang operands natin ay binary or 1 or 0. So, kapag ka binary numbers ang operands natin, we use bitwise operation. Okay? I will not discuss each of this kasi hindi naman natin masyadong matatakal to. If we have time before we end the SEM, discuss natin to. Okay? Okay. So aside from bitwise, we also have membership and identity. So sa membership, from the word itself, member, ang kino-consider natin dito is yung set or collection of objects. Like we have a collection of integers, a collection of string, a collection of combined integers or string or characters. Then sa membership, operation natin is in or not in. We would just like to check if an object is in that set or in that collection. So halimbawa, meron akong set A, B, 3. So this is a set. Let's say this is set B. Okay? So collection, ibig sabihin ng collection or set, 2 or more objects ang member niya or elements. So I'd like to check if C is in set B or C is not in set B. If 55 is in set B or 55 is not in set B. Okay? So ganun yung membership. We use membership in sets or collections. Now for identity, we have is and is not. We use identity operations to check the type of an object. Like if x is equals to 3, is x an integer? Is x a string? Or is x not an integer? Or is x not a string? So that's the identity. We check the type of, kung anong data type, kung anong type of object. Okay, so those are the operations or basic operations that we have in Python. And similar to arithmetic or mathematics na pinag-aaralan natin dati, we follow a certain rule kapag if it happens in one equation, ang daming operations na nandun sa iisang equation. We have addition, we have subtraction, we have division, multiplication, exponent in just one equation or just one expression. Diba, we follow a certain rule in mathematics and we call it PEMDAS. And PEMDAS stands for, what is PEMDAS? Ano po yung PEMDAS, Ray Marco?
Ma'am, ito po yung evaluating expression.
Oh, what does ano yung abbreviation ng PEMDAS? P stands for?
Parenthesis.
Then?
E for exponent.
Okay.
M for multiplication. D for division. A for addition. And S for subtraction.
Thank you. Okay. So Luigi also answered parenthesis, exponent, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So PEMDAS, this is the rule that we follow in evaluating an expression. Ibig sabihin, for the P, siya yung nauna, this is level 1, or yung parenthesis. Level 2, if all of the parentheses is eliminated or evaluated or solved in that expression, and you have exponent, so you have to evaluate exponent after parentheses. For level 3, we have multiplication and division. And magka-level ang multiplication and division. Meaning, you can evaluate division first before multiplication. Okay? And level 4, we have addition and subtraction. Same level ang addition and subtraction, meaning pwede maunang ma-solve ang subtraction over addition. Kaya lang naging PEMDAS yan is mas madali siyang i-pronounce. What if magka-level, ma'am? How would you know kung sino unahin mo? Si multiplication ba o si division? Multiplication, mauna kay division, or division, mauna kay multiplication? What if natira na lang is addition and subtraction? Anong unahin mo? Addition, then subtraction, or subtraction, then addition? What is the rule?
Sino nauna, ma'am?
Sinong nauna? Naunang magpakita. Naunang what?
Nauna sa PEMDAS, ma'am.
Nauna sa PEMDAS, edi nauna siya. Si multiplication.
Ma'am, yung nauna po doon sa binigay na problem.
Left to right, ma'am.
Okay, left to right. I'm looking for left to right associativity or behavior. Okay? So yung pinaka nasa left. Nasa left. Yung pinaka nasa left. Siya yung uunahin natin. So in this case, nauna si addition. So unahin natin solve si addition over subtraction. If nauna si division, unahin natin si division kesa kay multiplication. So after PEMDAS, if natira is magka-level, same level of hierarchy, the next condition or criteria in choosing is left to right. Yung nasa pinaka-left, siya yung mauuna. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, hindi naman nalalayo yung rule na yon with operator precedence or hierarchy when it comes to programming or program languages. Kaso, sa program languages or sa programming, hindi lang PEMDAS ang pinag-uusapan natin. Andyan na yung relational natin na pinag-usapan, pinag-aralan natin relational or comparison, logical, assignment operations, identity, membership, and bitwise operations. So the hierarchy is, parenthesis, ang mauna, level 2, exponent. If you have unary or complement, pero disregard this one, we don't have this. Level 4 is multiply, divide, modulo division, and floor division. Okay? Lahat ng division and multiplication, magkaka-level sila in level 4. We have addition and subtraction in level 5, bitwise, 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 followed by relational operation and equality operators, 9 and 10. We have assignment operators, followed by identity, membership, and lastly, logical and not and or. If it happens, lahat ng operation na pinag-aralan natin nasa isang equation or expression, ito yung magiging basis nyo for evaluation. This is your PEMDAS. Ito na yung order of precedence niya. Okay? Example. Okay. Let's try to solve the first equation. 17 divide 2 multiplied by 3 plus 2. What is the answer? (17) divide 2 multiplied by 3 plus 2.
27.5, ma'am.
Ilan po?
27.5.
27.5. Let's try. Sino may ibang answer dyan? 27.5 daw. Wala kayong ibang sagot? Okay, let's try to answer. So we have 3 operations: division, multiplication, addition. Division and multiplication, same level. That's the level 4. And addition is level 5. Meaning, unahin natin itong dalawa. Last yung addition. Among the two, sino mauna? Multiplication or division?
Division, ma'am.
Why? Because we follow the
Left to right.
left to right. So 17 times, the 17 divided by 2 is
8.5 po.
8.5. Then, copy the remaining. So 8.5, 17 divided by 2 is 8.5. Remaining operation, multiply to 3 and then plus 2. Next, anong susunod nating operation?
8.5
Multiplication po.
multiply by 3.
And the answer is
25.5.
25.5
5
plus
plus
2. Therefore, x is
27.5.
27.5.
okay. That's how we solve it. Check nga natin kung ganyan din mag-solve si Python. So the answer should be anytime now. Anytime now, lalabas na yan. Oh my gosh. 27.5. Labas ka na, dali. Nasaan na? Nasaan na? Ayaw mong lumabas. Ay! Yan. Labas din siya. That is 7.5. How about the next equation? Next equation is 2 plus 17 divided by 2 multiply by 3.
7.5.
Okay. Let's check kung same lang din siya. 27.5. Ma'am, hindi nyo naman ano. Multiply to 8. Run. That is 27.5. Okay? How did that happen? Pareho lang po yung sagot no X. Yung first one at yung second one. Ang difference lang nito, 17 divided by 2, 17 divided by 2, multiply to 3, multiply to 3. The difference lang is yung position ng plus. Kaso, walang impact yung position ng plus 2. Why? Kasi una nating sinusolve yung 17 divided by 2, multiply by 3, and then last natin may add yung 2. So, same lang yung output na 27.5. Mag-iiba lang yung sagot mo if hindi mo sinunod yung precedence or yung hierarchy. Inuna mo yung addition over multiplication or division, which is wrong. Okay? How about the next one? 19 modulus division 4 plus 15. Wala. Divide by 2, multiply to 3. What is your answer?
25.5, ma'am.
25.5. Any other answers? $23.26. 23.26 versus 25.5. Okay. For this case, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 operations. Modulus division, addition, divide, multiplication. Alin ang unahin natin?
Modulus.
Modulus. 19 modulus division 4 is
3, ma'am.
3. 15 divided by 2 is
7.4.
7 point. Ano yun? 15 divided by 2. 15 divided by 2 is 7.5 multiply to 3. Ma'am, bakit mo pinagsabay yung modulus division and yung division? This one goes here and then plus, and this one is 7.5 multiply 3. Sinabay ko na kasi hindi naman sila nag-overlap. Hindi sila nasa isang equation lang. Parang walang effect sa isa't isa. So, okay lang yon. And then, 3 plus 7.5 multiply 3. So, we have two operators. Ano unahin natin dyan? Addition, multiplication.
Multiplication.
7.5 multiply 2, 3. And the answer is
22.
22.5.
22.5 plus 3.
25.6.
25.5.
22.5 plus 3, therefore the answer is 25.5. Let us check with Python. $25.5. Last equation. Hindi ko pala last. So, next equation, we have 15 plus 6 minus 10 multiplied by 4.
Negative 10, ma'am.
Negative
11. Negative 11.
negative 11, negative 19, negative.
Negative 19.
Any other answer?
19 po pala, ma'am.
Negative 19.
May mental math sila. 15 plus 6.
21.
So, ito ang unahin natin. Level 1, parenthesis, 15 plus 6, 21,
21.
minus 10,
Multiplied by 4.
multiply to 4. We have subtraction, multiplication. Anong susunod natin evaluate?
10 multiplied by 4 po.
10 multiply to 4 is 40. 10 times 4 is 40. 21 minus 40 is
Negative 9.
negative 19. Let's check if Python, same siya ng answer natin. Negative 19. Okay? So if hindi po negative 19 yung lumabas, either may mali yung program nyo or mali yung pagkaka-evaluate nyo. So ganun kasi yung pagpo-program. We know what to expect or we know what is the expected output and then we can validate. Ay, parang hindi dapat ito yung output niya. Either may mali yung program nyo or mali yung pagkaka-evaluate nyo or pagkaka-solve nyo. Right? Next, last is 17 divided by 2 mod 2 multiply 3 raised to 3.
$13.5, ma'am.
13.5. Other answers? $13.5 then. Let's check first. Ano una nyo evaluate? We have division, modulus division, multiplication, and exponent. Ano yung dapat mauna? Ano sabi ng ating kodigo? Operator precedence.
13.5, ma'am.
13.5. Okay. So 13.5 is your answer, but how? The question is how? We have division, modulus division, multiplication, exponent. Ano unahin natin?
Exponent po.
Exponent po, ma'am.
Okay. It's not multiply. It's not division. It's exponent. Exponent is level 2. And then, modulus division, and multiplication is level 4. So, unahin natin si exponent. 3 raised to 3 is
27.
27, ma'am.
27.
27.
So, remaining operation, divide, modulus division, multiplication. Next. Next operation.
$17 divided by 2.
Division, ma'am.
17 divided by 2 is
8.5, ma'am.
8.5. Mod division 2 multiply 27. Next equation, next operation. Modulus division, multiplication.
Modulus po.
Modulus. 8.5 mod 2.
Multiplication.
Okay. May naligaw. Modulus division or multiplication. In level 4, we have multiplication, divide, modulus, and floor division. So, magkaka-level yan. So, ibig sabihin, same lang yung level ng modulus division and multiplication. Pagka magka-level, ano yung next rule natin?
Left to right po.
Left to right. Sinong
Left to right.
nauna sa left?
Modulus po.
Modulus. 8.5 modulus division 2 is, what is the answer? Is it 4? Is it 4 point? Oh, wag kayo mag-drawing. 4 point something?
4.59, ma'am.
Oh, ano ba yung modulus division? Ano kinukuha natin sa modulus division? Is it the whole number? Is it the whole or the real
Decimal po.
answer? Or is it the remainder?
Remainder po.
The remainder. What is the remaining? If you divide 8 with 2.
5.
Point?
0.5 po.
0.5.
0.5. Yung sobra. Multiply by 27. The answer is
13.5.
13.5. Let's check if tama. That's 13.5. Okay? How about this? What is the answer to this?
True, ma'am.
True. Why?
Equal
Equal sila. If you solve this one, the answer here is
27.5.
27.5. So remember, we have arithmetic operations and we have comparison or relational operations. Sa precedence, no, una yung arithmetic. Arithmetic is level 4 and 5. Comparison is level 9. So unahin muna natin i-solve lahat ng arithmetic and then we do the comparison kapag meron na tayong values. If we solve this one, this is 27.5. If we solve this one, 17 divided by 2 multiplied by 3 plus 2, same lang with this. This is 27.5. So 27.5 greater than or equal to 27.5, true or false? That is true. Let us check. True. All right. Question?
And none.
Okay tayo sa precedence. You'll have more exercises sa precedence on Friday on your modular schedule. You still have 1 hour. Let's discuss yung inyong in your assignment. So yung assignment natin. So in your assignment, you were given 10 flow charts. And the instruction is you convert the flow chart into a working program and also submit the output. Okay. So in this flow chart, for you to convert this one, I refer you to check chapter 3 and chapter 4 PDF. And chapter 4 is all about decision making and loops. So that's why on your answers, meron kayong mga if statement, meron kayong mga for in range. Okay, so let's just discuss this one. I will be discussing ano ba yung technique natin kung paano tayo mag-convert ng flow chart into a program. So in decision making, our goal in this chapter is for the students to understand the different control structures. The students should be able to discuss the different control structures and be able to write Python programs that uses control structures. We have to define first what is control structure. When we say control structure, this is the flow or this is the specification of the flow of control in programs. It basically analyzes and chooses in which direction a program flows based on certain parameters and conditions. So your control structures define the direction of your program flow. We have three basic type of logic or flow of control or control structure. We have sequence logic or sequential control structure or sequential flow. We have selection logic or conditional flow or decision control structure. And lastly, iteration logic or repetitive flow or looping control structures. Okay? Tatlong klase lang ang control structure natin when it comes to program and flow chart. Your flow chart or your program can either be a sequential flow, conditional flow, or repetitive flow. Let's discuss each sequential. In sequential, we have a default mode. This is the default mode or the basic. Sequential execution of code statements is line or one line after another, line by line, like following a recipe. So we have an example here of a flow chart with sequential flow. Let's just read. We have start and then followed by preparing three variables. We have year to date, initial value is 2020. Birth year, initial value is 0. And we have age, initial value is 0. And then next instruction is, anong sign to? This is input output or IO. So instruction is input, enter your birth year, and then input goes to birth year variable. Followed by a process. This is a process. And we have an equation or arithmetic process, mathematical process. Age is equals to year to day minus birth year. Followed by IO, input output, and instruction is print string your age this year is, and then you display the value of age. And that ends the flow chart. So if you can notice, the arrow, pababa lang sila. Okay? Magkakasunod. In sequence yung ating diagram or yung mga representation. Ganun din pagka kinonvert natin yan sa program. Your sequence will be line by line. Let's convert this into a program. So we have year to date, 2020. We have age, in the birth year. Initial value is 0. We have age. Initial value is 0. And also, after that is, sabi niya, input, birth year, gets input, enter your year of birth. Followed by process. Process, we have equation age is equals to year today minus birth year. Followed by output. Instruction is to print your age this year is, and then you display the value of age. Meron pa ba? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 instructions, therefore, I have 4 line of codes. Convert na natin lahat. So after we create a program out of the logic or out of the flow chart, the next step is testing the program. Testing the program, we have to desk check first. Desk checking, check everything. Punctuations, spelling, syntax. Okay na ba yung program natin?
Yung ano, ma'am, yung type ng value.
Type ng value, what line?
Sa input, ma'am.
Line number? Line number 1. 1, 2, 3,
2,
4.
ma'am.
2. So you type in int. Why do we have to use int? Data type.
Number kasi, ma'am.
Number. By default kasi, if wala to, string yung papasok na value or data type kay birth year. And then pagdating sa sa line 3, year to day is integer or number, and then birth year is string. That will cause an error. So we have to data convert or use data conversion, data type conversion, integer. We get the input, convert it into integer or number type, store it to birth year. Year to day is integer, birth year is integer. Subtract them, your answer will be integer. Okay? So, wala kang error doon. Next. Okay na ba lahat? Wala nang mali? Can we run the program na?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's run. But this will cause you error. Can somebody read the diagnostics? Walang gusto magbasa? May estudyante ba ako? Paki-open nga po yung cam natin, guys. Let me just check if everyone is alive and kicking. Kicking. Ayan naman. Sarap ng higa ni Jairo. Nyaman, nyaman na bien. Ace, Ryan. Where are my homies at? Ian, Rodriguez Sebastian, Gerald, Vanessa, Adrian. Tinturan nyo na ako, eh.
Mama ko po walang cam.
Sumbong na kayo kambudang. Pa-shoutout na kayo.
Abusal yun lang, ma'am.
Wash out.
Giligit yun lang ako, ya. Asan yung iba? Adrian, Gerald, turn on your camera. Ace. Sure. Ryan Gonzalez, sira din yung camera mo. Antayo na yung Jairo. Nag-log out yata yung Jairo. Nasaan siya? Wala si Jairo. Oh, can somebody read the diagnostics? Makikita niyo ba ang aking ano? Sige, turn off your camera for a while. Oh, Jairo, basahin mo yung ano, diagnostics. Hindi man nila alam niya kung ano yung diagnostic. Diagnostic is your list of errors. This one. Read. Antay, wala mo masa. Ramses, ikanapin mo pinde.
Yung output po, ma'am.
Hindi. O, yung diagnostic, basahin mo yan. Ito, itong error.
File double quote main.py double quote comma line 1 year underscore today equals 2020 comma birth year equals 0 comma age equals 0 syntax error thus can't assign to literal.
Thank you. Yes, Steven? You raise your hand. Babasa ka?
Kanina ko po pinindot, naglalag po.
Oh, sige. Okay. So, ito yung error daw natin. Can sign to literal. It's pointing to line number 1. What is the error? What do you think is the error? Or the cause of your syntax error?
Walang age.
Walang H. Saan?
Walang valuing age.
Saan, mahal?
Ano ka?
Sa baba? Ano baba? Line 1, year to date, 2020, birth year 0, age 0.
Ma'am, yung kama po yung error.
Yung kama. Ano dapat yung kama? Bakit error yung kama? Ano ba dapat siya?
Semicolon po, ma'am.
Semicolon. Alright. This should be semicolon. Remember, multi-line in one or single, multi-statement in single line. If you have multiple statements in single line, this is multiple statements, and we made it single line, that should be separated with a semicolon. If we run this, wala na dapat error to. Okay, enter your year of birth. Sample, year of birth is 2000. Millennial kasi ako eh. Your age this year is 20. Na-on naman. Okay? So, sequential, ang interpreter natin, binasa niya yan, line after line, line by line. Same lang ng behavior nung sequential flowchart. Okay, gets yon? Question? Wala?
Wala po.
Next is conditional. So conditional, used for decisions, branching, and it has or it makes you or the user choose between two or more alternative paths. Decision. Remember our flow chart? Ano yung symbol for decision?
Diamond.
Diamond. Shine bright like diamond. Okay. So if you refer to our modular activity, so sinabi niya, ang decision, diamond, conditional. Okay? It asks a question and question is answerable by true or false. So pag decision, conditional yan. Ang conditional natin, we have if statement, if else statement, if else if statement, nested if, or single statement, should. Okay, let's try or let's check yung nasa activity nyo. So we have here for flowchart number 1, meron ba tayong diamond dito?
Wala po.
Wala.
Wala po.
That's why when you convert
Input
this
lang, ma'am.
yes, when you convert, output lang. If you convert this into your program, wala kayong ginamit na if statement, if-else statement, or nested if. Kasi wala tayong diamond, this is not a conditional flow control structure. For number 2, do you see diamond?
Wala po.
Wala po, ma'am.
Wala. Therefore, yung program number 2 nyo, hindi kayo gumamit ng if statement or conditional statements. Program number 3, flowchart number 3.
Wala po.
So, walang diamond. Again, this is just a sequential.
Wala din po, ma'am.
Okay. So, sequential flow structure lang to. Walang diamond. Kaya sequential lang siya. Same with 1 and 2, sequential lang sila. Next is 4. Flowchart number 4.
Meron po.
May decision na, ma'am.
Okay. So you have a decision or you have a diamond. Same with 5. And also number 6. Yes. Number 6, you have a diamond. How about 7?
Meron po.
Meron.
Meron din po.
How about 8?
Meron po.
Okay. How about 9?
Yes, ma'am.
Wala na po.
Wala na po.
10?
Wala na din po.
9 and 10 are both sequential. Wala silang decision or diamond. So, sequential lang sila. Let's check the difference between 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So, if you can see, 6, meron siyang diamond, meron siyang decision. How about 7? Anong difference niya? Okay. So, 7, you have a diamond or you have a decision here. However, this is not a conditional. This is repetitive or looping. Ito yung nag-i-indicate na looping siya. We have an arrow na nagde-defy or pataas or meaning bumabalik siya. May binabalikan siyang block of codes or instructions. Okay? The arrow is going against the flow. Dapat kasi top to bottom, pababa. Pero itong arrow pataas, this indicates na this is a repetitive or looping control structure. Though may diamond siya. Bakit siya may diamond? We need conditions or questions kung that will limit kung ilang beses tayo maglo-loop or iikot. Okay? Also with number 8. Okay? 8 has a decision, pero hindi yan conditional. This is an example of
repetitive.
Repetitive because of the going up arrow. What number 6? Meron ba kayo nakikitang going up arrow?
Wala, ma'am.
Wala. Therefore, this is not repetition. This is not looping. This is just a conditional statement. Number 4 and 5.
Conditional statement lang po.
Okay. So, wala silang going up arrow. So, therefore, they are conditional statements. It is important that you know if you are, if you'll be converting your flowchart to programs, it is important for you to identify if it's a sequential, if it's a control structure, if it's a conditional control structure, if it's a repetitive or looping structure. So 4 and 5, alam mo na natin na conditional sila. Therefore, in that program, you either use if statement, if else statement, nested if. Depende sa logic ng program. Basta conditional, ito lang yung choices ko. For flowchart number 7 and 8, sabi natin, these are not conditional. They are repetitive control structure or looping control structure. Therefore, ang pipiliin lang natin or ang statements na gagamitin lang natin for 7 and 8 is either while loop, for loop, or nested loop. Depende sa logic. Okay? So, yun yung importance. Bakit kailangan natin identify if it's sequential control structure, conditional, or iterative or repetition control structure. Okay? So, let's identify each or discuss each. For conditional, we have if statement, if else, if, and nested. So we have a given flow chart here. Start, age 0. Initial value is 0. Input, enter your age. That goes to age, the value of age. Then after we get input, we print your age is, and then display the age. And then we have here decision or a question answerable by true or false. Is age less than 18? If it's true, you print you are minor. If it's false, no further instruction. That ends the program. So example, age gets 26. Edad ni ma'am. 26. Is age less than 18? True or false?
False.
Okay, false, no output. Example, age is grade 6, 12. Is age less than 18? True or false?
True.
True. What will happen then?
True po.
Kapag true,
Print minor.
okay, you
Print
print you are a minor. So let's convert this flowchart into a program. So we have age, initial value is 0. Input. Enter your age. And then output. Your age is, then you display age, and then you have a question. So either if else, if. So for that program, dahil isa lang yung may instruction, ito lang yung may instruction. Kapag nag-true siya, dun lang daw siya may gagawin. Pag nag-false, walang gagawin. So we only have one instruction. So for that case, you will be using if statement. So if age, yun yung question natin, age is less than 18. If age is less than 18, print you are minor.
You are minor.
You are a minor. Okay? Let's check. Age 0, age gets input, print If age less than 18, if that's true, print you are minor. If false, nothing to do. Is our program good?
Hindi clear na uli ng ano, ma'am, value. Line 2.
Line 2, data conversion or data type conversion. Any other error? Okay na ba?
Opo. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's run. Enter your age, 26. Your age is 26. As expected, walang output. Run again. How about 11? 12. Okay, nag-print yung you are minor. What if it's 18? Anong output kapag 18?
Your age lang po, wala siyang minor.
Check.
Minor.
Wala siyang minor.
Mag-print, hindi mag-print yung minor.
Hindi po.
Hindi ma-print, ma'am.
Run, hindi siya mag-print. Why? Because your equation is age less than 18. Ibig sabihin, 18 is less than 18, false, hindi siya mag-print. So, ang range lang ito is 0 to 17 for positive numbers. Okay? So, ito crucial siya. Kapag ka iniba nyo yung equation, this will provide a different output. So, 18, you are minor. Dahil dun sa equal. Pero the original, kailangan less than 18. Yan lang yung output natin. Okay? So, what if wala yung integer? Dahil nakalimutan natin kanina. What if wala yun? What will happen? This will cause an error.
Error, ma'am.
Error, why? Pagdating sa line 4, sabi niya, unorderable type, string less than integer. Hindi niya ma-compare yung string kasi string siya nung nag-input tayo, that is data type string, and 18 is integer. Hindi niya ma-compare. That is why this is an error. Kailangan pareho silang integer for the compiler or the interpreter to be able to compare two values. 18 less than 18. False. Okay. So this if statement, ganito po yung syntax ng if statement. We use the keyword if followed by your condition or your question that is answerable by true or false. So again, for conditions, it's usually relational operators. You either compare numbers or compare strings as long as it's relational or comparison operation. So this is your condition followed by a semicolon. Semicolon indicates your opening or the start of your block or your block of code. Example, this is a block of code. When we say block, isang area or isang set of code. This is a block of code. Say, after ng colon, itong block na to, this indicates na under siya dito sa if statement. And it is important that for a block of code, meron siyang same number of spaces. So if you run this, mag-output yung lahat ng instruction. If nakalimutan mo silang lagyan ng indentation, what will be the output? This will give you error. Okay? As sabi niya, indentation error expected in line 5. Expected and indented block. Why? Kasi nag-open ka ng colon dito. This opens your block. Kailangan naka-indent daw sila. What if hindi sila pantay-pantay? Makulit ka kasi eh. This will give you error. What if sobra naman? This will give you error. It is important na pantay-pantay sila or same number of spaces after the block. As long as you intend na itong lahat ay under ng if statement. Okay? Is that clear? Question po doon. Syntax ng if statement.
Ma'am.
Na.
Wala po.
So, sa Java kasi, sabi natin sa Java, we use curly brace. So, if statement, open curly brace, and then you have a closing curly brace. Yung curly brace natin indicates ito yung under ng if statement. Ito yung kailangan niya gawin kapag nag-true. Ito yung scope niya. Pero since wala tayong curly brace sa Python, this is an error. Wala tayong curly braces. What we use instead is colon instead of curly braces. Klaro?
Yes po.
Okay. Next. So that is if.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. This is if statement. Now we move to if-else statement. Kung ang if statement is sa if statement, na yun. Sa if statement, isa lang yung may instruction, true lang yung may instruction. Pagdating sa if-else statement, dalawang instruction or both choices, meron na tayong instruction. So, ang gagamitin nyo is if-else. This will be your if kapag nag-true, and this will be your condition or instruction for else. Okay? Dali lang mag-convert, no? So, if, isa lang yung instruction, if statement. Pero since dalawa po yung choices niya, both choices has instruction. If true, yung true condition or yung true instruction will be your if statement. And then yung else, ito yung magiging instruction niya under else. So example, if age, same question lang dun sa kanina, age is less than 18. Pag true, print daw minor. Pag false, let's play card. Example, value of age is 12. 12 less than 18, true or false?
True.
True. Kapag true, print minor. Okay? Example, 26. 26 is less than 18, true or false?
False.
False. The output will be?
Play card.
Let's play card. Okay? So we have an sample code here. Age, input enter your age. Print your age is age in age 10. Okay? So yung ginagawa natin na input or data conversion, kasabay yung input, ito rin yun. Hiniwalay ko lang. So ang convert niya, data type conversion in, ko-convert niya yung age, then ma-store siya sa same variable age. This is base or base 10 or decimal. Okay? This is just another way doon sa ginagawa natin na sabay yung data conversion sa input. And then, this is your statement. If statement, age is less than 18. Again, if keyword followed by the condition, and then open block using colon. This is your block for true. And then else keyword, open block. This is your block for false or else. Convert this into a program. So, dadagdagan lang natin yung code natin. Else, print, play card. Okay? So, let's check. Everything okay? Gusto dinagdag natin. May error. Meron pa, wala. Wala. Try nating i-run. Enter age, 12. You are minor. Run again, 26. Run again. Let's play card. Okay? So, tumama siya. What if it's 18? What will be the output? Output will be minor or card?
Card, ma'am.
Let's play card. Okay? Yung input natin or yung data conversion, ganito usually yung data conversion. Kung susundan natin
Wala,
yung,
ma'am, ata.
ano po? Ano po yun? Yung if nakahiwalay, yung data conversion natin. Base 10. Will this run? Mag-run pa rin yan. 17. Minor. 19. Let's play card. 18 is? Shucks. Stop. Yan, wala na. Mag-run. 18 is?
Let's play card.
Let's play card. Okay? Pwede rin na yung data conversion nyo is dito nyo ilagay. Int age. So, convert natin dito mismo sa expression tapos compare niya sa 18. Run. 17 minor. 19. Let's play card. 18. Bago naman eh. Let's play card. Okay? Basta don't forget to data convert. Bahala kayo sa diskarte nyo kung saan nyo ilalagay yung data conversion or data type conversion. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. Next.
Po.
So that is if-else statement. Pag if, isa lang yung instruction. Nasa true lang yung instruction. Kapag ka if-else statement, pareho, true and false, sorry. Pareho, true and false. True and false, merong instruction or statement. And then next is if-else if statement. So in if-else if statement, ang clue natin dito is you have multiple question or decision. For this case, kanina tigi-tigi sila ng diamond. Eto, pansin nyo, dalawa na yung diamond or dalawa na yung decision or condition or question niya. Okay? The first condition is age is less than 18. Second condition is age greater than 18. Alright? So if you will convert this into a code, ayan, nasa side yung code niya. Here. So age gets input, and then print your age, display the value of age, data conversion, data type conversion, and then first condition, age less than 18. If statement, age less than 18, you open the block. Else if, second condition, age. So else if keyword follow your condition, age greater than 18, then open the block. Ito yung instruction. And then kapag false, false, ito yung bagsak niya or yung last instruction niya. Okay? So example, value is 12. 12 is less than 18, true or false? Anyone?
True.
12 is less than 18, true. So what will happen is, ano yung instruction niya? Pag true, print niya
You are
yung
minor.
you are minor. If it's 19, 19 less than 18, true or false?
False, ma'am.
False.
Pag false, bababa siya. We have another question. 19.
False po.
Okay. So nag-false na siya. 19 greater than 18, true or false?
True.
True. Kapag true, we will print let's play card.
Yes, ma'am. True po.
And then, end siya dito. What if value is 18? 18 less than 18, true or false?
False.
False. Baba. 18 greater than 18, true or false?
False.
False. Baba. Then,
False.
instruction is print QR18.
Print your
And then
18.
end. Let's try to convert this into a program. So, dudugtungan lang natin yung example natin kanina. So, we will be using another display card. Okay, so we have here else if condition is age greater than 18. Yun yung question niya dun sa flowchart. Age, the second condition. First condition, age less than 18. Second condition, age greater than. Follow here. If first condition is less than 18, second condition is age greater than 18. Kapag less than 18, print you are minor. Kapag greater than 18, true, let's play card. Pag false, false, print you are 18. Okay? Desk check. Is there an error?
Wala po.
Wala.
Wala
Run
po.
natin.
Meron po.
Meron.
Meron
Jericho.
pala, ma'am.
Meron.
Sabi ni Jericho, sabi ni Yanga, sabi ni Gerald, may error. Angel, may error ba? Angel, do you see an error?
Yes po, ma'am.
Ano yung error na nakita mo?
Yung ano po, ma'am, yung sa else if po.
Okay?
Dapat po may space po in between.
In between ng?
Else po, tsaka if.
Okay. How about the others?
Yung else if po sa akin, elif po siya.
Okay.
Yes po. Elif po yun sa akin.
Elif yung iba. Oh, other error. Okay na yan?
Semicolon, ay, colon, ma'am. Semicolon. Colon pala, ma'am.
Line?
Line 6, ma'am.
Line 6, colon. Wala na?
Wala na, ma'am.
Okay, let's try to run. Line 6 is giving us error. Invalid syntax.
Elif,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
elif po, ma'am.
Let's try LF.
May try niya ka. 18. Enter.
Okay, so nag-run siya. So, ang original code ko kasi is else if, sabi ko, ganyan. Which is, kung mapansin nyo, yung kulay, iba siya. So, that is one indication na there could be a problem. And then, suggested is that if in other programming languages, ganyan siya, else if one word, some programming languages, possible na ganito. Nung nag-iba yung kulay, ay ito, ta-accept niya. But in it turned out na this is an error. So the proper keyword to use is elif for else if. So if, ang sequence lagi niyan is if, elif, and then else. Else is laging yun yung last resort. Ito yung last option. Kapag hindi siya pumasok sa condition na first condition, second condition, ito yung last instruction na gagawin niya. So if, elif, and then else. And then if walang, hindi natin nakita yung colon, anong mangyayari? This will resort to error. Okay? So expected is, meron tayong opening block na colon dyan. What if hindi naka-indent? That will cause you an error. Kahit anong part pa dyan, kapag hindi naka-indent, that will cause you error. Okay? Basta meron kayong ginamit na colon, open block, kailangan naka-indent yan. So let's try 17. You are minor. If your age is 19, that is, let's play card. If your age is 18, Hontagal. This will output your 18. Okay? Following. Question? Next. Nested? Okay, good. Nested if. So, nested if. So, if right, ma'am, ang dami nang nakadrawing. So, there may be a situation when you want to check for another condition after a condition resolves to be true. In such a situation, you can use the nested if construct. So for nested if, in a sense, this is if within if. If inside if. So sabi niya, kaya siya naging nested. If within if. You are to check another condition after a condition reserves to be true. So if you can see in our flow chart, we have 1, 2, 3 decisions. However, for the third decision, iba na yung criteria niya. Decision 1 and decision 2, criteria is age. Pagdating sa decision 3, your criteria is not age. It's about another criteria. For this case, it's gender. Okay? Yun yung indication nyo when to use nested if. You are checking another criteria or another characteristics. Clear? Okay. So, ang gagawin natin dito, if age is less than 18, magpiprint siya ng minor. If age is greater than 18, kapag greater than 18, pag true, check niya if gender, if boy. If boy and 18 siya, therefore, let's play card. If boy, and then, girl siya, or not equal to boy, false siya, let's party.
Let's start.
And then, if hindi siya 18, hindi siya less than 18, hindi siya greater than 18, saktong 18 siya, print you are 18. Ganun yung nangyayari sa flowchart. Let's convert this into a program. Tugtungan lang natin yung kanina. Less than 18, greater than 18. Saan natin lalagay yung bagong condition? Lalagay natin yung condition sa pag nag-true yung age. Age greater than 18 pag nag-true. In our program, ito yon. Kapag nag-true siya, age or second condition kapag nag-true. So, basta loob ng block na yan. So, the condition if is if gender is equal to boy.
Boy.
Kapag boy, let's play card. So, dahil dalawa yung instruction, ang gagamitin natin dito ay if, else. Kapag else, anong mangyayari? Print. Ano daw siya? Pag 18 tapos girl, anong piprint niya?
Print. Let's party.
Let's party.
Let's
For
party.
example, gender is boy. Okay. That is your program. Let's check. Do you have an error? Everything good?
Yes. Po.
Wala tayong error?
Wala po.
Wala naman po ata, ma'am.
Okay, the answer is meron niyang error.
Ay, yung ano.
Yung sa boy,
Yung
ma'am, meron po
input, ma'am.
siyang ano.
What's the problem?
Input, ma'am.
Input? May value na
Sa
yun.
boy po,
Ah, sorry.
meron po siyang ano.
Sige,
Meron
go ahead,
siyang-
Gerald.
Meron pa siya semicolon. Ay, hindi. Yung dalawang tuldok, ma'am.
Meron naman. Ito yung dalawang tuldok niya,
Yung sa boy
colon.
po.
How about Jericho?
Int po siya instead po na string.
Ano siya?
Int po.
Int?
Babalitan, dapat po string siya.
String na siya. Gender gets boy.
Ay.
Meron na siyang value agad. So therefore, di ba, nag-set na tayo ng string sa gender. Therefore, gender is data type string. You need to convert. How about Jolly?
Wala na, ma'am. Okay na sa akin.
Bakit kaya may error?
Semicolon.
Dapat equal to equal.
Saan
Ay, yung equal, ma'am.
Yung equal po.
Yung comparison po. Ay,
Okay.
Yung
Should
equal,
be,
ma'am.
ano dapat?
Double
equal.
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 Double equal po
Okay.
siya, ma'am.
This is assignment. This is comparison. If you put here 18, walang error. If you put 19, ang tagal. Tagal. 19, walang error. Sorry. Ulitin natin. 19, walang error. Let's pay card. Let's pay card kasi void din yung value niya. If it's 12, minor. Okay? What if the initial value is girl, run, tapos 19. Ano dapat ang output?
Let's party.
Party. Okay? So, yun yung error kanina. May difference yung assignment at yung comparison. For condition, ang gagamitin natin operation ay relational or comparison. Ito yung comparison, ito yung assignment. Okay? Alam nyo dapat kung kailan gagamitin yung isang equal at yung dalawang equal. Maliwanag?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, yan yung conditional. Nested if. That is if within if. Kung mapapansin nyo, ayan. Dahil this block, ito yan. Ito yung pantay niyan. Okay? This block is under as if statement for this line 6. And then, this is indented. Naka-indent na naman to. Meaning, this is under line 7. This is indented under siya nitong opening block na line 9. Kung magkakapantay yan, this will cause error. Okay? Kailangan, pag nag-open kayo ng block, make sure naka-indent siya. Klaro? Klaro, M. Recto?
Yes, ma'am.
There. Okay, next. That is nested if. That is if within if statement. Nasa loob siya ng isang outer if. So that is nested if. We also have repetition, the last control structure, sequential, condition, and we have repetition. Under repetition, we have while loop, for loop, and nested loop. And then, so ibig sabihin i-increment. When we say increment, mag-i-increase or madadagdagan yung value ng counter. Yung counter ngayon, 1. Value of counter is 1 plus 1. Yung counter will be 2. So the new value of counter will be 2. So babalik siya, iikot. 2. Ano yung value ng counter na?
2, ma'am.
2. So 2 sa condition is 2 less than 3. True or false?
True.
True. So ang gagawin natin, print again. So there's another statement here. I will pass this course. And then baba, execute yung math. Counter, anong value ng counter?
2.
2 plus 1. What is the new value of counter?
3.
3. So 3 plus 3 and then ikot. New value of counter is 3. 3 less than 3. True or false?
False.
False. So N. So this is your output then. Okay? Nag-print siya ng dalawang beses. So if you will convert that into a program, so you have counter gets 1, limit gets 3. So while counter less than 3, print I will pass this course. Then counter okay, let's check. Let's check. Any errors that you can see?
Yung sa counter, ma'am.
What about?
Pwedeng silang po yun. Sa counter, ma'am, pwedeng silang yun.
Yes, pwede. Gusto mong silang, that depends on you kung anong gusto mong i-name as a variable. Okay?
Yung sa ilalim, ma'am, yung counter plus is equals to 1.
Ito?
Opo.
Mag-iiba na to. This is one variable, this is another variable. Ang tinutukoy kasi natin
magkatulad.
Dapat magkatulad. Ang tinutukoy kasi natin nadadagdagan ng 1 dito is yung counter. So dapat magkatulad sila. Kapag mayroon kang iniba rin na spelling dyan, dinagdagan mo ng S, iba na. Hindi niya makikita yung original o yung counter na variable. Kahit na ibahin mo lang yung caps lock niya, iba na yan. Magkaiba na sila. So dapat as is magkatulad. Semicolon, bilyaran. What else? Oh, let's check. Meron pa ba? Meron pa ba nakikita? Okay, tingnan natin. Okay. Okay. So, na-convert lang natin yung while flowchart into a program. So, again, sa while, how do you use your while? The while keyword, and then the condition, and then colon to open or to start yung block natin. And then your block should be always indented. Indented? Pasan na indent? Alam niyo na yun. May spaces, equal number of spaces. And then the instruction, kapag nag-true, and then kailangan meron kayong increment or pag-i-increase. Depende yung increase nyo kung plus 1 siya, plus 2, depende sa kailangan ng problem natin. Okay? So, halimbawa, kailan naiiba yung counter? kapag kailangan kong mag-print ng even numbers, hindi plus 1 yung mag-ano. Halimbawa, sige, print counter. O number, X. Limit is 10. 20. Ay, ba't 3 yun na nga? Sorry. Ang mali pala dito sa kanina, dapat hindi 3 to. Pwedeng wala kayong limit na variable, tapos nandito na yung limit natin. Or pwedeng ganito yan. Sorry, na-miss ko yan. Okay? Minsan, pag gagamit tayo ng variable as a limit, kapag ka-dynamic or naiiba lagi yung value nito. Kapag fixed naman siya, pwedeng diretso nyo na siya. Pero halimbawa, dynamic siya. Example, limit is equals to so dynamic na siya, and then counter start with 1. So run natin. So ang mangyayari, mag-i-input ako kung ilang beses kung gustong i-print yung instruction. So let's say 8. So ganyan, madami siya. So dynamic po yung value ng limit. Ibig sabihin, pwedeng maiba. Dun sa kanina, limit is equals to 3, naka-fix na siya. Pagka fix, pwedeng wala na kayong variable, tapos diretso nyo na siya sa equation. You get my point?
Yes, ma'am.
So kung pag dynamic, pwedeng paiba-iba. So 100, GG ka. Ay, ba't dalawa lang? Int siya. Ay, sorry. Hindi ko pala na. 100. 1. Yan. O, diba? Ang dami. O, bilangin mo man yan. 99 actually yan. 99. Okay. So, run again. 2. Run again. 3. Now, your condition is very crucial. Pagka less than yung ginamit nyo, kung papansin nyo, limit is 3, pero ang pinrint niya is 2. Kasi ang condition natin is less than. So ano ba yung less than 3? 1, 2 is less than 3. Ngayon, kung gusto mo, kung enter how many times? 3. Dapat 3 din yung makita ko. Therefore, your condition will adjust. Kailangan may equal. While counter is less than equal limit. So if we run this, and then enter how many times? 3. So 3 beses siya lalabas because I changed the condition. So 1, 2, 3. So less than 1 is less than 3, true. 2 is less than 3, true. And 3 is equal to 3, true. Pag nag-4 yan, 4 is less than equal to 3, false. Dun pa lang siya mag-exit sa condition. Following?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, yun. That's while loop. And then, we have for loop. So, sa for loop, similar lang din siya ng behavior with while. It is used to repeat a block of code, pero mas preferred ang for loop kapag you have a set, like a list, tuple, or a set. Tapos, uulitin lang niya yung kung ano yung nandun or members dun sa set na yon. Example is, dun sa code natin or dun sa flowchart natin, we will enter name and then enter your name. Your name variable gets kung ano yung in-enter natin. And then, read lang niya from start element When we say element in a list or in a set, lahat ng members niya. So, babasahin niya yon from start to end element or the last element. So, pag start, print element X in name. So, piprint niya lang each element. Halimbawa, test. So, print niya yung T, print niya yung E, print niya yung S, print niya yung S. Hanggang is the last element reach. Pag true, lalabas na siya. Okay? So, if we convert this, name gets, diretso na natin, enter name. Or X in name. And then print X. Okay. So, babasahin niya for X. Sorry. Yung X is yung holder natin ng each element na mababasa niya sa set na name. Okay? So, let's check before we run. Everything good? May error yan. Hindi ko pa ninaran, may error na. Okay, may error. Tatanong ko sana kung anong error. Anong error?
Colon ulit, ma'am.
May
Tapos ng
colon,
name.
ma'am.
Colon po.
Colon. It's colon in line 2.
Two.
Okay. So again, if you'll be using suits, kailangan meron kayong colon to start your block line or block of lines. Okay? Let's try to run this. Ay. Anong mali dito?
Kailangan siya ng input, ma'am, yung sa input.
Yes,
Kailangan
Paolo?
po ng...
Ay, sorry.
Kailangan siya ng input, ma'am.
Okay. Galing.
So may enter yun, ma'am.
So, tinitingnan kita ang difference. So, ang nangyari kasi dahil walang input, yung string, enter your name, napasok siya sa variable na name, and then yun yung pinrint niya. Because we're missing the keyword input. Okay? Which is, itong code na to, wrong logic. Okay? Wala. Tama yung syntax, walang syntax error, pero mali yung output. So, we're missing one keyword input. Enter your name. Okay. So, piprint niya R-A-E-C-H-E-N. And again, may natin yung malakas. Okay. Questions? 4-4?
Wala, ma'am.
Okay. Next is nested. For nested, tulad ng if, we have, di ba pag if, we have if within if. So sa nested loop, pwede kayo magkaroon ng loop within, ano bang loop? While loop within while loop. For loop within for loop. Ano pa ba? For loop within while loop or while loop within for loop. O, sige. Example. Ano magandang i-loop natin? Ay, bastos naman to. Okay. Pagsamahin natin yung code kanina. While counter is less than x in int and mean is equals to enter. Okay. So kanina 'di ba nung yung code natin ganito. Ay, bastos. Yung code natin, input natin yung name tapos ipiprint niya bawat element. Ngayon, gusto kong ulitin niya yung pagpiprinting. Ito, 'di ba ganito yung output niya? Enter mo yung name and then piprint niya yung bawat element. Eh kung gusto ko siyang ulit-ulitin, like 3 beses siya nagpiprint. So ang ginawa ko, pinasok ko lang yung 4 sa isang while, tapos 3 beses na gagawin. So run natin. Oh, si Maria. Gagana ka ba? Ba't di siya gumagana? Ayun. Gumana siya. Ba't ganun? Try nga natin ulitin. Okay. Nag-run siya, however, as we speak, hindi siya natatapos. Nagpiprint pa rin siya. What's missing?
Walang siya ng limit, ma'am.
Meron.
Limit.
May limit siya.
3.
What's missing?
Increment, ma'am.
Okay. So we're missing the increment. Saan ko lalagay yung increment? Sa loob ng for o sa loob ng while?
Loob ng while, ma'am.
So,
Stop daw natin. Stop. The question is, saan lalagay yung increment? So increment is counter equals 1. Pag sa loob ng 4, magka-align yan. Pag sa loob ng while, dito siya naka-align. So the question is, saan ba siya dapat? Sa loob ng 4 or sa loob ng while? Sabi ni Pogi,
Sa while, ma'am.
sabi ni Jolly, sa loob ng while. So, pag sa loob ng while, so naka-align yung counter dito sa line na to. So, yan. Okay? Let's try to run. Wala pang input. Nag-print na siya. Loko mo ako Stop. Counter. Run. Come on, bebe. Bakit di siya lumalabas? Counter plus 1. Less than 3. Dapat nag-input naman na siya, hindi pa siya nagpapa-input, nag-print na siya. Wait lang ah. Anong pala to? Oh, let's see. Habang hinihintay natin yan. Yan. Maria. Okay. So, Maria. M-A-R-I-A. That's one loop, one execution. Tapos, M-A-R-I-A. Second ikot niya. And then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Third ikot. Okay? So, dito sa program natin, we have the for loop para mag-print yung each element dun sa name. And we have the while loop para ulitin niya yung buong instruction or yung buong program ng 3 beses. Nakuha niyo po yung nested loop.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So ang nested loop natin pwedeng for loop within for loop tulad ng example natin. For loop within for loop, pwedeng while loop within while loop. Ano ba example? Ayan, while tapos print familiar dito. Tapos counter 2 is equals to plus 1. Okay. So, pwedeng yung kanina for loop within while, for within for, pwedeng while within while. So, if you papansin nyo, for yung while, yung unang while, meron siyang counter 1 as your counter. Tapos, we have another counter. May sariling counter yung second while natin. And then, of course, don't forget the increment for each counter. So, counter 2, dapat nandito siya sa loob for increment. And then counter 1, ito yung increment niya, nandito siya sa loob ng block niya. Okay? So those are the nested loop. What else? Next. Okay, so break. Discuss na natin ulit to. Break, we have continue, and we have pass. So sa break, ang gagawin ng break, puputulin niya yung loop niya. This program is supposed to print numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Less than 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kaso, dahil gumamit tayo ng break, pagdating daw sa, pag nag-true to, counter is equals to 3, break, ituputulin niya yung looping niya. So, let's do this. Magana ka naman ulit. Ano ba yun? So we have counter gets 1 space while counter is less than 6. And then print down natin yung counter. And increment counter gets okay, so this is the output. That's the normal. Okay. I want to print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So counter less than 6. Print niya 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pero nung gumamit tayo ng break, so sa break, your format is if, and the condition, counter gets 3. Gusto niya, pagka umabot siya ng 3, stop na yung looping niya. And then break. What will be the output? Nag-stop siya. Hindi niya tinapos yung hanggang 6. Kahit true pa siya, na-override yun nung condition natin na if counter gets 3, break. Gets?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next is continue. So sa continue, counter gets 0. Ano ginagawa nito? Counter gets 0 while gets to 6. Counter gets. Let's check natin kung anong ginagawa ng continue. Mag-i-skip to eh. Mag-i-skip siya ng 3. So kung sa break, puputulin niya totally. Anong gagawin nito? Palitan lang natin to. Continue. Ano ba yung magiging output niya? So kanina pag break, 1, 2, 3 lang yung output niya. Pag ginamit natin yung continue, ano magiging output? Ay, bastos. Yo. Bakit 3 lang yung pinrint niya? This is supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop. Increment naman. Counter less than 6. Difference nun. Let's check. Counter less than 6, counter plus 1. Kailangan mauna yung, okay. Kailangan mauna yung condition. Ganun din na. Okay. Stop. Okay. So, nasa taas yung increment, condition, instruction. What will happen? 1, 2, 3, go. Counter gets, continue. Nag-skip siya ng continue. Para ma-print yung 0, yung 1 pala. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So for continue, mapansin nyo wala yung 3. Counter gets 3. Nag-stop siya doon. Hindi niya pinrint yung 3. And then, nag-loop siya. Naging 4. Pinrint niya yung 4. Naging 5. Naging 6. However, na-override niya yung condition na less than 6. Pati yung 6 pinrint niya. Nagko-plus 1 siya. Pero na-skip niya yung value na dapat niya ipinrint. So, kung sa break, hinahati niya totally or ni-stop niya totally yung looping, sa continue, may in-skip siya na 1 line. And then we have pass. Sa pass, ang ginagawa nito ay naglalagay tayo ng additional instruction kapag nag-true yung condition natin. Okay? Normally, ang gusto niyang i-print is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pero gusto ko kapag nag-3 siya, counter gets 3, meron akong pakeme dito. So this is the middle. Ganyan. So, same lang siya ng format. Mauna yung condition. Same format ang pass at saka continue. Mauna yung condition and then instruction. Ay, hindi pala. Sa continue, papansin nyo, sa continue, nasa taas yung increment. Dito sa pass, nasa baba yung increment. Kapag hindi natin sinunod yun, ano mangyayari? So we have na tayong bubuhin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Less than 1. Baba natin yung increment. Okay. So, depende yung increment nyo, nababago niya yung output. Pag nandito yan sa taas, pati yung 6 dinadamay niya. So, pagpasok pa lang niya, counter plus 1. So, na-skip niya yung 1. Pero kung nandito yan, mag-print muna siya, piprint niya yung 1, tapos magiging 2. So, kanina nag-skip siya, ngayon magiging 1, 2. So, you're positioning within your instructions sa while or sa loop natin. This also affects your output. So, kung mauuna yung increment mo, nagdagdag na siya or nag-increment na siya bago pa siya mag-print. Kung nauna yung print, i-print niya muna yung value before siya magdagdag. Okay? And then, again, yung pass, gagawin niya yung instruction and then, continue niya. Pass. And meron siyang end dito. End. What? Ano yung... Yun, ganun pala yun. And is equals to... So, yung end dito, ang ginagawa niya, dinudutong niya yung next printing dun sa last line. Okay? So, kung wala to, tingnan nyo. Nag-next line siya. Pero kung meron, dinudutong niya yung susunod na print. Okay? So, yan lang coverage ng chapter 4. Now, let us discuss your assignments last time. The conversion. Lahat ba nag-pass na? Ito yung downfall. Discuss ko lahat. Hindi ko po pala na-check kung nag-pass na lahat. Okay. Activity. Meron pala yung dito. Okay, so what we'll do now is, teka, do you have questions dun sa looping? Sa if?
Wala na po.
Okay.
Wala naman, ma'am.
Medyo, if you're beginner, malilito kayo. Pero it takes practice. Practice lang kayo in using if, for, ganun kasi ang programming. The more mo siya gamitin, the more mo siya magagamay. Okay, so let's convert. Ang instruction natin last time, we convert the program in the flowchart into a program. So this is, anong type of flow to? Number 1. What type
Printing
of flow?
statement.
Yes po.
Printing statement, ma'am.
Yes, it is printing statement. However, the question is, what type of flow? Ano ba yung mga flow natin?
Sequential, ma'am.
Sequential. Okay, we have sequential,
Conditional.
decision, or conditional, or repetition, or iterative. Yun lang yung basic. So this one is a sequential flow. So ang ginagawa lang niya is, we need to print. Sabi nga ni Gerald, we just need to print. So they, paano lang mo yun? Print. Ano sabi niya? Passion for truth and compassion for humanity. Passion for truth and compassion, for humanity. As simple as that. You have a program. That's number 1. Number 2. Anong ginagawa natin sa number 2? Anong type of flow ang number 2?
Sequential, ma'am.
Sequential. So, ginagawa natin, we have 2 values and then we have sum. Anong gagawin sa process? This is a arithmetic
Addition.
operation, addition in specific. Okay? So, mag-a-add lang siya. As simple as that. Value 1 gets 3. Value 2 gets 7. Then we have sum gets 0. Sum gets value 1 plus value 2. And then print, ano sa may instruction niya? Print sum. Ganun lang. Anong piprint natin dito?
Sum, ma'am.
Run. Okay? Question? Sa number 2?
Wala po. Wala, ma'am.
Okay. How about the others? Wala kayong questions? Tama po ba? Ano ba to? Tama po ba yung flowchart natin with the program?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we have value 1 equals to 3, value 2 equals to 7, and sum. Value 1, oh, mali pala. Value 1 is 7, value 2 is 3.
Baligtad, ma'am.
Baliktad. So, i-correct natin para masaya. This one, 3, and sum gets 0. So, same na. Value 1, 7. Value 2 is 3. Sum is 0. And then we have the operation. Sum gets is equals to value 1 plus value 2. Pareho na. And then print sum. Pareho po ba?
Yes, ma'am.
How about the others? Pareho ba kayo ng sagot? Is this your output? Diba sabi ko, convert tapos print the output. Get the output. Is this your output for number 2? 3 plus 7 is 10. Ma'am, sira mic ko. O, siya. Sira mic ni Theodora. Ma'am, paano nangyari yun? 3 plus 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. Kahit balik-balik na rin natin. 3 plus 7, 7 plus 3 is 10. Bakit pag output is 10, it's wrong? Nakatrip ka ba, ma'am?
Kasi ma'am string yung ano.
Okay. Yes, Dali. Ang sinabi ko kasing i-print ay this one. Print sum. Tapos, meron siyang double quote. If you will be following the exact instruction sa ating program, print sum na may double quote. What will be your output? Run. It's not 10. It's sum. Kuha?
Naloko ako dun.
Naloko kami, ma'am.
Oo kami.
Saya-saya. Okay? Diba? So, be careful, guys. Yun kasi ang isang one of the important characteristics of a programmer. You should be detailed-oriented. Diba? We convert or we read each line. So, kailangan wala kayong sobra, walang kulang, eksakto lagi. So, if you convert, if you read your line, eksaktong ganun siya. So, be watchful sa mga details. Okay? So, that is one of your habits na kailangan nyong ma-develop to be a good programmer. Magbasa kayo ng maigi. Okay? Marami pang ganyan, kalokohang hindi pala kalokohan. Nagets po yun? There's a difference if we'll be using the double quote. If may double quote or wala, pag walang double quote, you will be, the output is the value. Pag may double quote, the output is the string or the exact word. Which is, ang ni-require natin sa ating assignment ay yung may string. Kaya may iba yung output nyo. So, Ma'am Ray 1, BSIT 1B0.
Naloko ako dun ah.
Sorry. Hindi nyo ako malalamangan. Okay, so next. Next assignment. Number 3. So, number 3, what type of flow? Anong type of logic to?
Sequential, ma'am.
Okay, sequential. So, pababa lang na. So, similar with number 2, we have variables with length, area, perimeter. And then, followed by the operations. Area is equals to width multiply length. And perimeter is equals to 2 multiplied to the sum of length and width. Then print the area of, the area is area, the perimeter is, and print the value of perimeter. What is your output? Meron bang mali doon sa program? Doon sa flowchart? Habang tinitingnan nyo, Kung may mali dun sa flowchart, check lang natin yung output niya. Output. Okay. Okay. Asan na si ano? Taban.
Nang ganun din.
Yan. So, output mo is 10. Taban! Area, perimeter, output. Area is 21, perimeter is 20. Let's check natin yung kay Jolly. So, mostly siguro ganito din yung output. Number 3, area is 21, perimeter is 20. So, if we'll be converting that, we have length. Anong value ng length? Width is equals to 7, length is 3. 7, length is 3. And then we have area get 0. And then perimeter gets 0. And then width, area is equals to, and then length times, and then perimeter is 2 multiply 2 the sum of length. And then print the area is, and then area, print the perimeter is, perimeter. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Area width times length, perimeter 2, L plus 2. 2 times sum of length and width, area is, and the perimeter is n. Okay ba? Na-convert ba natin? Width is 7, length is 3. This is our program. Na-convert ba? Anong output nito? Katulad ba nun sa inyo? Area is 20, perimeter is 21. Actually, ang output nito is error. Is error. Pero if you were correct, bakit siya nag-error? If literal mo convert to into a program, ganito ang output niya, which is error. Pero ang correction niyan is length. Hinahanap niya kasi yung L at saka yung W. So, hindi sila magkaparehong variable. If L lang yung gagamitin mo for length, ibang variable na yun. So, kailangan eksaktong pareho silang variable. Okay? And this is length. And this is width. Run it. Ay, error pa rin. Ano lang sa error? Length is not callable.
Multiply, ma'am. Yung ano, sign.
Oh, sure. This one. Yan. Oh, galing. Okay. Itams? Itams. Next, number 4. So, number 4 and 5 is, as we identified last time, anong flow na to?
Conditional.
Conditional. So, we have body temp. Sorry. Body temp is 40 if body temp is greater than 37. True, if true, print, yikes, COVID. Pag false, walang gagawin. So that's easy. Body temp is equals to 40 if body temp is greater than 37. Ano print niya? Print. Yikes. COVID. Okay ba tayo sa desk check? Errors? Wala. So if condition, open block, run. Okay, 40. Paano pag less than? Normal, 36. Run. Wala siyang output. Okay? Now, next is battery. So, battery is greater than 40 is equals to 40. Condition is battery greater than equal 20. Pag true, connect to charger. Pag false, still good. So, program battery is equals to 40 if battery is less than equal to 20. Kapag true, print, connect to charger. And then else print, still good. Desk check.
May error, ma'am.
What error?
Yung colon sa else, ma'am.
Line?
Sa 4, ma'am.
Line
Yung
4.
else.
Okay. So if we run this, error. Run. Okay? So for battery is 40%, still good. Pag daw 20 na siya, example, value is 20. O, connect to charger. O, 2% na lang daw. Connect to charger. O, diba? Winner. O, next. Number 6. Sojak. O, ito yung marami silang question. Sojak is Aquarius. Is Sojak not equal to Pisces? Pag true, not equal to Pisces. I'm Pisces. Pag hindi true, anong confusion natin dito? Pag false, meron na naman tayong question dito. Zodiac is equals to Aries. Pag true, I'm Aries. Pag false, I'm Aquarius. So we have Zodiac. Saan tayo nalilito dito? We have Aquarius. If Zodiac not equal to Pisces, sabi niya. Ay, hindi. May condition niya. Not equal to Pisces. Oh. Print time Pisces. Tapos, meron tayong another condition. Kapag pag dalawa yung condition natin, tulad nitong example, ano kasing gagamitin nating statement?
If.
Ano po? Kapag dalawa yung diamond, dalawang condition, anong statement, anong sequential statement, ay, conditional statement gagamitin? Else if. Okay. Let's try. So, sabi natin last time, yung else if, doon natin nalagay yung second condition. Sorry. Your second condition is Sojak equals to Aries. Sojak equals to Aries. Print Aries. And then else print or nag-error ba siya? Pisces. Else if.
Colon, ma'am.
Colon saan? Ito. What else? I'm Pisces. Bakit siya? Ano dapat maging output nito? Ito hindi print, di ba?
Opo, Ma'am Aquarius.
So, anong ginawa nyo dito? Kaso,
Ganyan, Ma'am, yung lumabas din sa amin, Ma'am.
Ma'am, naka-nat po kasi yung una.
naka-nat. So, kailangan ma-equal. Aquarius.
Ma'am, pero output po namin,
Ano?
Sinundan po namin yung sa flow chart, ma'am. Hindi
Okay.
namin iniba.
G lang, G. Basta, ang point dito is, alam yung gamitin yung if, else, if condition. If, else, if, at saka else. Okay?
Okay po.
Yes, ma'am.
So, again, your relational operators is very important. Kapag iba yung maling operational yung ginamit mo, mag-iiba yung output or expected output mo. Not equal. Hindi gumagana yung not equal na ganyan. Kailangan equal. What if the value is Pisces? Run. I'm Pisces. If the value is Aries, run to print yung Aries. Regional is Aquarius. Run to print yung Aquarius. So gumagana lahat ng conditions na if wala siya doon, Cancer. What will be the output? Ma'am, bakit nag-print siya Aquarius? Kasi kapag dumaan siya ng if condition, lagi by default lalabas yung else. Unless mag-true yung nasa taas niya. Okay? So if you notice, wala naman yung Cancer. So nag-false siya. Nag-false. O wala naman siyang condition dito, gagawin pa rin niya. Even if pareho siya ng state, ng value or not. Okay? Dahil nag-false siya dun sa taas, piprint niya pa rin yun. Ganun po yung else. Intindihan? Kunwari, naintindihan nyo. Next, 7. This is 7, 8. These are looping. So we have counter limit. So same lang yun now. I will pass this course. Counter 0, limit 3. Is counter less than limit? True. Print, I love Python. Then counter increment. Ilan beses mag-print yung I love Python?
3, ma'am.
Okay.
3 po.
Ma'am, bakit 3? Wala naman equal. Dun sa counter natin, counter limit natin kanina, dun sa I will pass this course, di ba pag less than, 2 beses lang siya mag-print. Bakit? Sinasabi niyong 3 beses kung less than lang naman siya.
Nagsimula siya sa 0, ma'am, yung counter.
Okay, very good. So, kasi ang counter natin nag-start sa 0. Yung kanina, nag-start tayo sa 1. So, ang
1.
counter niya, 1 is less than 3, true. 2 is less than 3, true. Tapos, pagkatingnan 3 is less than 3, mag-fall siya. So, 2 beses lang siya mag-print. For this case, nag-start tayo sa 0. 0 is less than 3, true. Mag-print siya. 1 is less than 3, true. Mag-print siya. 2 is less than 3, true, mag-print siya. 3 is less than 3, false. Lalabas na ha. 3 beses pa rin siya nag-print. Kasi yung counter nag-start sa 0. Gets po yun?
Yes, ma'am.
Do I need to show you? O show natin ng mabilisan. Counter gets 0. Then, while counter less than 3, print I love Python. Sorry. Increment. Counter. Run. I love Python. So, pag normally yung kanina like 1 siya nag-start, 2 beses lang siya mag-print. Okay? So, kung gusto mong 3, either baguhin mo yung counter, mag-start ka sa 0, or baguhin mo yung condition mo, gawin mo equal. Okay? Gets po yun?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next. Start, counter gets 0, limits 3. We have dummy variable I, 1, dummy variable J is equals to 3. So, this is an example of loop within the loop. Papansin nyo, isang maliit na loop, nasa loob siya ng mas malaking loop. So, this is nested loop. Is counter less than limit? If true, I gets 1. Then, I is less than equal to 2. Hindi man nagamit yung J eh. Hindi mo ginamit yung J. Supposed to be this is J. Okay. So, ang gagawin niya, magpiprint siya ng I, 1, 2, tapos 3 beses. Equals to 1, 2. So, we have I less than equal to 2. Anong value ng I? And then I is equals to 1. And then J is equals to 3. 1, 3, 1, 3. Tama ba? 0, 3, 1, 3 pala. 0, 3, 1, 3. Okay. And then I is less than equal to 2. Print I, increment I. So the technique is unahin natin yung nasa yung maliit na loop. I is less than equal to 2. Tapos print I. Then increment I. Tapos i-indent nyo lang siya. And then you create your outer loop. While, ano yung outer loop natin? Counter is less than limit. Counter is less than limit. And then, so sunod yung instruction. I gets 1. I gets 1. And then, the loop, and then yung increment counter. Counter. Okay, what will be the output? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Nawala ng data si Bones. Okay. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Pinrate niya yung 1, 2 ng 3 beses. Kasi 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Ito yung outer limit natin. Question about this? Loop in loop. 1. Okay. Number 9. So, number 9 and number 10 is sequential, both sequential. So, anong gagawin natin dito? Birth year is equal to 0, age is equal to 0. Enter birth year, 2020, your age this year is year. So, nagagawa na natin ito sa past, sa inyong past programs, diba? Nagawa na natin to. Your age this year. This one, Celsius. Celsius is 0, Fahrenheit is 0. Celsius, enter temperature in Celsius. This is an example of taking input. So meron kayong enter, temperature is Celsius. And then you use that value, Celsius, to get or convert that into Fahrenheit. The temperature in Fahrenheit is, and then output Fahrenheit. Okay, let's do that. We have Celsius. It's 0. And then Fahrenheit. It's 0. And then Celsius. What's spelling for Celsius? Oh, yes, Celsius. Equals to int. Of course, we need that to be integer. Then input. And then enter. What will enter? Enter temperature in Celsius. Temperature in Celsius. Okay. And then we need the formula for Fahrenheit now. Fahrenheit formula, 9/5 multiply Celsius plus 32. All over plus 32. Fahrenheit is equals to plus 32. Yung ano? 9/5. 9/5. Multiply to Celsius. Multiply to Celsius. Alright. And then, print natin yung output. The temperature in Fahrenheit is print temperature in Fahrenheit is, and then output natin yung Fahrenheit. Okay, run. Let's check. Everything good? Yes ba? O, run natin. That's na din. Temperature. Ano ba yung Celsius? Degrees. 37 degrees Celsius. That is Fahrenheit. How to check? Okay, check natin kay Google. Convert Celsius to Fahrenheit. Celsius is 37. 98.6, sabi ni Google. Sabi ng program mo, 98.6. Okay? So, tama yung program. Okay? Question? Even for others. Pag kung mali yung assignment nyo, yung mga shinout out po kanina, paki-check. Your assignment or your last activity should have output and the program. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay na.
So, bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am. Love.
Charananan. Ibigin kita.
Kanayan ko lang ako, ma'am.
Ano?
Kanayan ko lang po ako. Nakabaril ako eh.
Ba?
Sana.
Talang mama ko.
Guys, mauna kayo guys. Yung bala. Tayong mag-deliver.
Naka-wifi ka?
No.
Naka-wifi ka?
Ako po, ma'am.
Wala man nangyari nung maintenance eh. Na-disrupt ba yung ano nyo? Yung
Wala man po,
internet nyo?
ma'am.
Wala. Sayang
Parang
lang
wala
yung
man,
oras.
Sa data, ma'am. Sa data po
sa data.
bumagal.
Pero PLDT daw yung ano. Sayang lang yung araw. Anyway, nakapagpahinga naman kayo.
Talaga din nga wala. Bisa mo ako.
Laisha!
Yes, ma'am.
Wala lang.
Ay, ma'am.
Mag-on cam ka.
Ito lang kami. Ito namin iiwan.
Nag-i-stay ka rin lang naman. Mag-on cam ka na. Jericho!
Sa daw po.
Tingnan yung camera.
Amalan po kasi namin yung pakiramdam ng iniwan, ma'am.
Gutay ko.
Sino ba to? Sino ba to? Si Angel ba to?
Hindi ako yun. Nakakalong
Sino ba? Sino ba iniiwan? O tara, shot na tayo. One time.
Yan!
May ano ba kayo?
Ma'am Sojo. Ma'am Sojo.
Ano mo? Ma'am,
Ang
tara.
alcohol.
Ano ba kayo?
Literal.
Legal age na ba kayo?
Yes po, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes
ma'am.
po.
18.
Lotion.
Alcohol yung kay Razor. Seal ka. Oh, seal ka.
Ano naman mo, vlogger ako naman. Sabi sa vlog, ganyan daw eh.
Ma'am, agwak mo baga.
Hi, Ro.
Ma'am,
Hindi na
agwak
nabab na
sinada.
ba kayo?
Mama po.
Opo, ma'am.
Inom kayo?
Yes po.
Yes po.
Opo.
Hindi. Ito pala yung tanong. Alam na ng parents
Ako,
na
ma'am,
inom
hindi.
kayo.
Yes,
Depende
ma'am.
po, ma'am, sa sitwasyon.
Pag birthday, ma'am, pwede.
May narilam din ako minom. One or two shots, tapos na.
Hindi rin ako yung
Siya na. Thank you. Bye-bye na.
Kainan.
Bye po.
Buyers. Ayun.
Guys.
Balain ko na.